Take a look at your statement and compare it to this one. There is no one right way to do this, but hopefully your clarification includes something about why the problem is important, a sense of the scope, and what is required to work on solving the problem. And the summary problem statement is clear and concise enough that you can return to it for guidance as needed. What if your problem statement isn't terribly clear? This is a challenge that data analysts run into quite often. You won't always be handed a clearly defined problem like the OPA smoke detector project. You might have your boss come to you and say, "We need to identify the individuals most in need for a program. Can you help figure out how to do this?" In this case, you'll have more work to do before you can craft a quality problem statement. Thankfully, you have one particularly powerful tool you can use in this situation: questions. Ask them of anyone who might be able to give you insight into the problem. This could be asking your boss for clarification or the goal of the project, but you'll also be able to find answers in plenty of other places, including coworkers, department documentation and reports, and online research into similar problems. Sometimes you need to start exploring the problem in order to write the problem statement. Remember this? It's important to view these stages in a flexible way. There's no industry-approved checklist of data analysis activities that you move through in a linear fashion. Analysis is being able and willing to deal with uncertainty, lack of clarity, and sometimes downright confusion. It's asking questions, seeking out data, using that to reevaluate your beliefs and plans, and repeating those activities throughout your work. And the good news is that you are building a toolbox of critical thinking skills starting with this course. And asking questions is one of the best tools you've got. As a quick exercise, try thinking of a problem you know of at your job that isn't well defined. How would you go about better defining it so it would be easier to identify and work toward analyzing? Before you move on to the next section, which will cover exploring the problem in greater detail, let's recap what you've learned. So far, you've learned that you already do analysis regularly, how to break analysis down into component stages, and what's involved in creating a well-written problem statement. Here's a few quick self-paced exercises to help solidify your learnings.